Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2, where guys, last episode we kind of did some rework into the train lines. More importantly, the what's it called now? The iron ore, the coal to the steel plant, and then this beautiful train line that runs through. Now guys, since last episode I've been working a little bit harder to make a little bit more, well, a few more lines more efficient. I'm quite excited to show you what I've kind of been up to, and hopefully we might take a look at getting some plane lines in. Yeah, I know. Exciting! But guys, let's recap what we did to give you a reason and an idea to what I've done next. So we set up this back and forth train line here from picking up the iron ore, dropping it over to the steel plant, getting the coal ore, steel plant, back and forth. That's what this train here is now doing. Then we had a separate train line that picks up the steel, takes it all the way down to this plant here, trades it in for machines, drops it over here at Market Drayton, and then goes all the way back to pick up steel. But on the way back, it grabs some coal and drops it there. Try to make that efficient. Now, this line here that goes back and forth wasn't making that much money because there was long times the train was traveling with empty cargo on. So what I've done is, and you're going to like this right now, I've set up a brand new system here, this train here right now, which, can I click on it? Boom. Finances, making millions. Of course it is. And that does the same as the other one. Picks up the coal, drops it down there, picks up the iron, drops it down there, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But what that does is it produces steel. And it puts the steel here. And then we have a simple, you can see these two vehicles right now, that pick up the steel and drop it at Market Drayton. Now, the reason it drops it at Market Drayton is because when that train comes back and drops off the machinery in Market Drayton, it will pick up steel and then drop it at the machine factory. So when it was empty from there going away back, it's now making money from here to here. Which that, in return, where's the train? Let me find the train. It's here. Now means that this train, just by a couple of million, makes profit almost every single year, apart from this 1 year here, which was a really weird year. I think I got the dates kind of paused. There we go. Because when I was working like last episode, I didn't want time to continue. We're almost in the actual real year as well. So that's been doing pretty good, like pretty damn good. And we still can add more to it. So we've made that line a little bit more efficient, because that's what I talked about last episode, getting stuff delivered there to take it back. Eventually I can get goods or fuel. I think it more be goods, because I think we got what's attached to that train. Goods can be stored onto it. If I get them delivered at Market Drayton, they can be taken via to Topsum and stuff like that. Pretty good. You know, we can go down that route, which is pretty damn sweet. Now, I've also, it kind of sparked with these little efficient lines, my interest in, remember the CT line that originally picked up the planks down to here to turn it into tools, to over to there to get the fuel to bring it back. Well, I've made this line so much more efficient. Gone are the vehicles. We now have this little loop here. So we have, right, is this train here at the moment. Now, finances on this, look at that. That's pretty good. That's some pretty good finances right now in terms of profit it makes. What this does, it, well, first starts here, picks up wood, drops it to the plank place, the sawmill. No, actually, it starts here, sorry. So it starts here, picks up the wood, drops it to there. Then it goes up to here, picks up the wood, drops it back to here. But the second time it drops it back here, it then picks up all the planks, because it would have given this time to process the wood into planks. Then it brings it all the way down to the tool factory, which turns it into tools. Now, it doesn't go anywhere else. It doesn't go up to there. What it does then, it goes back and continues that loop. Because then I've got a separate train that goes from here, which picks up the tools, drops it over in Halesworth, picks up the fuel, brings it back to Brentford, and then repeats that line. Thus, splitting them into two lines, we kind of spreading the expenses and upping the profit, because we can then start to deliver the goods a lot quicker. And this train here, it's borderline there. This is what I want to try and work on today to try and make this turn a little bit more profit, and that's mainly down to the fact that that one kind of borderline makes money is because this tool factory here can't make tools quick enough, and we're not getting as much fuel delivered as I would like for this train to take back. But that's kind of what I've done. I've kind of made it a little bit more efficient. Whereas now when you kind of overview and look at the lines, everything makes freaking money apart from that shipping line, which is over here doing the passenger route. And I don't mind about that. We're now making profit in everything. Now, guys, what I've learned as well is, you know when you have something like this, the sawmill, and you have like the levels, and when I had, because it's only really delivering kind of planks to the machine tool place, I kind of needed it to get to the next level to up its production rate. So I've kind of created what I'm calling trash routes, and it's the green line. And it also applies to the tool factory over here. We have one there, and its sole purpose is to increase the shipment, and so we can simply get it to the next level so we can produce more. That's simply all it does. The traffic there is kind of bad. I might have to create a bridge over or something. And so this green line here, this green line does is it's only one vehicle on it, and let me find it. It is line 3, I believe. So it picks up wood, drops it over there, then picks up tools, drops it over here, and then I think what it does, hold on, it goes from Church Lane to Broadway. Oh no, it picks up wood, drops it down to here. Then goes to Brentford Sidings over here to pick up tools to drop it into Rugby. And all it's doing is creating an additional export route for this sawmill and this tool factory that we currently use to make it go to that next level. Without that route, I wouldn't have this at level 2 producing what it does. And I've got one vehicle on it, so I don't take too much away from the train line. But weirdly enough, that line 3 also turns a pretty good profit, which I'm quite happy with. And I think I did that very similar to somewhere else as well. Where's that red line? Line 2. Here it is. Oh, no, line 2 is this one here, which I kind of need to rename these so I know what they're doing. This is our steel. Hold on. Steel. Import. Market Drayton. I know what that is. I have this purple line as well. This is this one here. I forgot to rename some of these lines. So this is our we'll call it our excuse me, Seniac. Iron. Is that how you spell iron? Coal. Import. I have a line 4. Where's my line 4? Can anyone see a line? It's over here. Wait, what's this? Oh, yes. That was another one I did as well. Completely forgot about this one. Is this here? The ships, obviously, we got the big circle of ships that kind of bring the food from over here to there to there. But this was staying at a level 1 processing plant. So by adding in that little single route here, put it to a level 2, which is really, really handy. And if I wanted to go to level 3, level 4, level 5, I just up more vehicles on the route, which is really easy. So this is our food. Import. I forgot, misspelled that. Prescott. There we go. And then line 3. Line 3 here is this one. I'm just going to call this my trash. Trash line 1. Just so I know exactly what it is. I don't expect to make profit off that line. It's solely used to upgrade the factories. That's all it is. Now we've got through that, guys, I want to talk about what I want to try and do today. So, I need, this is doing pretty good. Can't really do much more to this, but I need this tool factory here to produce more. So to get it to produce more, I need it to deliver more planks. But this is producing as many as it physically can. It can't get any more out. We've leveled it completely up. Shipments at the highest I can get it for at the moment. Can't really do much. I also need to get more kind of fuel from here to over here. Now the thing is, these are at max capacity. I'm not going to get any more from them. So what I need to do is I need to get fuel and planks in here. So the planks are solely for this factory producing more because it's very limited, which means this train goes back never full. And I need more fuel delivered to here. So obviously when that train picks up the fuel to take it to Brentford, you know, it makes more money. That's literally all I'm trying to do because my fuel train line here is borderline. So what I could do is I can have an airport, and I think the really easy way to do it would be to have it land here, right? So I could fly in fuel from somewhere else, and it will place the full fuel here, because these trucks are just simply backed up waiting for them to be filled up with the fuel right now. And if a plane came, dropped the load in, that'll fill the fuel trucks up, and the line's already set up, going back from Halesworth to the train station, back and forth, easy, mate. And I could also incorporate them flying in wood, and then I could potentially set up a new line to deliver the wood. It could even be where I add a couple of wood cargo figs carriages, there we go, to this train line when it delivers it here. So that could be interesting. We'll see how that goes, but I'll do the fuel first and we'll see how that rock and rolls. So the question is then, boys, I need to find a crude oil plant. I need to find an oil plant, and I need to find an oil refinery. You see my predicament that I'm in right now? So, industries. If I up this right now, can I change the product? Yeah. So we only really have 2 refineries in the whole map. And the second one is here. Where's that? Aha, it's here. Okay. So we need to bring oil to this. Oh, which oil comes from here? I just need crude oil. Where's my nearest crude oil place? Right, is it going to be that one there? I think it might be. Right, I'm just scanning around the map now with my eyes, with my eyeballs. I think it might be. That might be the closest one that we currently have. Okay. That's interesting. So what would be the best method for me to get the goods from there to there? Now I could go down to the ships and just ship the oil out and around. And then I can do a simple back and forth with vehicles. Or I could do vehicles going all the way across anyway. And then we can have an airport just here. That can then fly the fuel all the way over. You see where I'm going with this? It could work. We also have the a sawmill just there. We just need to deliver wood to it. Where's the closest wood plant? We have one there. Oh wait, so I could use that airport to fly both wood and fuel from there to over here. Okay, right, okay, this is actually a pretty cool idea. Right. Now, do you think, boys, do you think I should set up a train line? Or do you think I should set up a boat line or a... I mean, I'm thinking train line. Because I could then eventually incorporate the train line that runs down to go into Bexley and get rid of the tram route. But it's going to clip a lot of this stuff unless I terraform it. Right. Because the train line then could also be used to bring the wood down to there. Right, this is going to take some terraforming then. But it should be pretty cool. So I want to flatten it. And we're going to up the brush size. Quite big. Right, is that flatten? That's a smooth. That's the flatten. Let's go square. Right, how much have I got in the bank now? I've got officially 2 billion. So I've got the monies, boys. I've got the monies. Right, is that as big as I can go? I don't know about you, but that's kind of annoying. Right, I'm going to smoothen it all out after. Should I really be pausing this while I do it? I don't think I'm affecting anything, am I, to be honest? Right, if I go down to there, so it gives us enough space to work with. I'll smoothen it all out as well, so we got like a more natural feeling. enough space there to kind of come down. Beautiful. And then smoothing this all out. Should we go for the circle? And I think this more takes place along the beachfront. The smoothing in. There we go. Bring the beach line back, boys. Bring the beach line back. So I haven't had to destroy any farmland. Seniac, you're a freaking genius. I know. My genius knows no bounds. Right, okay, that's all done. So I need to set something up then which allows a train to pass through this train station. So I'm going to have to kind of change the platforms. And then to have a train pass through here. And it's also going to have to give way for another train to come in. Right, okay, so let's sort this one out then. So let's wait for this train to go. Alright, once it's gone, we pause. Because I'm now about to cause mass destruction. Which is, oh dear. Oh dear. I think the easiest thing, do you know what? The easiest thing to do is to delete it. They're not going to like this. Train stations, buildings, and we're going to start with the cargo terminal. So I'll have the cargo on this side first. Trust me, it'll make sense in just a moment. Right, can I go for the big boy line? I kind of can. Right, hold on. If I delete as well. That road. So I can push this a little bit further down to give me enough space to bridge up and over. If that makes sense. Right, that's a cargo platform there, which drops off, well, which could potentially drop some stuff off, but that's what I'm not kind of worried about at the moment. So configure. We'll do the high speed with electricity because you just never know what type of trains I'm going to have running through. There we go. And then pretty much platforms, passengers. Alright, it's the annoying thing when you build it like this. Well, build a long train station is the amount of stuff that you got to place down. Alright, get a secondary one. So, and then we put another platform. And then that is the 3 that I will need. Passenger one. Alright, there we go. Passenger building. Yeah, I only need 3, don't I? We'll go for a big boy. There we go. I can squeeze in some smaller ones as well. I'll squeeze in one there anyway on that side. Miscellaneous, we'll have obviously the underground stuff. I'll do one there and there. I'm not going to bother too much about all the kind of specialization stuff as well. I don't want to focus on that just yet. But it's really going to change how we approach this. So, right. Trains. Tracks. And make sure it's got electricity. No, we'll convert that after. So we'll use this one there for this one. Which means this one will come out. Alright, I'm going to have to edit all this road and everything, but that will come out to go that way. Then that third one would be here. To what we use to get down to Blexley, right? Then we have our cargo one, which comes directly from there. But then the more I look at it, it would be ideal if that was on that side. Am I getting too carried away right now? I think I kind of am. Right, anyway, let's bring this out. And let's bring this up to a point where... There we go. We start to bridge it over. Okay. Okay, that there. We run this one parallel with it, so it goes up and over, thus not messing with the traffic. And then if I can bring it straight across. Oh. And then what I'll do is, and this might be the challenging thing, what I'll do is right now is buildings, cargo train station. Do I need that road? I kind of don't need this road, so I can kind of get rid of this road for now. Just so I can get it placed in as far back as I can before the turn. And this is what's going to be kind of interesting right now, because I need to get this line on the outside. I know I made it more difficult for myself, but this could be something pretty cool. So if I get that to run there, then if I could get this... Wait, I got to figure out how I want these lines. Yeah. Okay, that's how I want it. To run there. But this one... Ooh, okay, I know exactly how I wanted this to work. But I think I need this train line. This train track here. Let me get rid of you. To come down to Earth a lot sooner than what it does. So if I kind of... How much space does it need? Right, like that. Which I'm hoping... Okay, I don't want that. Oh, hold on. What's going on, boy? Right, I don't want it to go any higher than what it is. I want it to pass over the two of them, sorry. If I do that to there... I don't know whether I'm making this more complicated for myself or what. That to there, that to there. And then that flips over to there. It's quite it's quite a cool little switch over route, isn't it? Where we have then 3 lines all coming down together. Now I could just merge them into one, but obviously they're going to be coming back the opposite, well, back up as well. So just having 3 lines, I've got enough money to kind of, you know, do this. So obviously that passes over to this left-hand side from being on the inside, because I need the oil to go down to here. So if it's on the outside here, the train line can just turn that way and go there. The wood is on the middle line, because that will just come to there, and the passenger line, which is now flipped to the right hand side, will go down into that way. That's exactly how we would work it. Right, now we know that is kind of set up to how I want it to be. Just going to delete this, just going to delete this real quick, just so we can get some kind of setup on the way. Roads then. We'll go for these country lane roads. Alright, I'm running up to there. Before I make it turn in? That's about right. And of course, wait, can I upgrade this? No, it's going to collide. What's the speed of that road? 8 kilometers. Okay. Do I get the road in this side? I mean, I don't know what the road's going to do on this side. Let me get rid of the upgrade. Yeah, we'll go with that there. And then I'll let them do what they want to do with this. Because I could cause a connection there. And then that could go up to there. And that just connects there. And at least that boasts, like, you might see the rugby start to grow on this side of the train station. You just never know. But that would be kind of cool to see if it does, though, wouldn't it? That would be. So those passenger lines will now all hook back up. All I've got to do is just get those passenger lines to make sure that they're on the right station. So I need, which one is it? Which one is it? Train Hales Brent Rugby is this one. So it's this when it gets to Rugby. I need to change the terminal. And that's going to be stuck. That's stuck on the. I've learned this one last time. That's now stuck on the whatchamacallit. Let me delete you. Delete you. Add station, but the passenger side. Oh, did I just click on? Oh, I just clicked on the cargo side. There we go. And then obviously back to Brentford. Right, that's done. That line's done. It's just now the Rugby Market Drayton Topsum line. Now, when it gets to Rugby, I can't flip it as well. But if I delete it from there and then add it back in. So it goes, starts at Market Drayton, goes to Topsum, back to Market Drayton, back to Rugby. Okay, so that pretty much just reverses it, and that's all okay. And that goes into that line there. I could have used the same train line station, whatever, but you never know if I'm ever going to want to have like a line run through or whatever. Even though I'm going to have a separate train here, it's just I'm keeping my options open. While you've got the space, just keep your options open, even if I'm never going to use it. It was just nice to know that I could have, and I've got the space if I ever wanted to. So that's all back up and running then. Like, that's all good. I think all the other lines are up and running. Which should mean I can go back into play mode. And everything's okay. The passengers might switch. Well, might have to switch stations or platforms or whatever. Do these all walk into this one? Where do they go? Or do they walk into the... Yeah. And can they make it over to the other side? Yeah, they can. Okay, we're all good then. We're all pretty much all set back up. Just gotta give it time to build up again. Okay, that's all good. Okay. Nope. Right, okay, let's get this then. Because we need to create a way for this then. So, back to the terraforming. If I go to flatten again. And I'm just gonna flatten a little bit out here, a little pin. I want it to go over as a bridge. And I don't want to lose the beauty of the sandy shores. But I need a little bit more space just here. So a train station here, buildings, I need them to drop wood eventually over there. So I need a double station here. So a 2-platform one. And let's just get those. I'm going to slightly angle it that way. Reason being, can I go a bit more? Reason being is, if I do it like that, the train line goes straight across there, this little bit here, which is a little bit more efficient for us. And then I need to get a passenger line over here. So it really is only one. Oh, actually no. Do you know what? No. Let's not do one station, one platform, because I could eventually hook up Beerley and Leek via a train line to Blexley, which would be all connected. So we'll do a 2 station here, which is going to, of course, cause some disruption. It really is. It really is. Right. Would I eventually bring stuff to Blexley though? Fuel and tools? Maybe. Maybe. So if I place like it there, and unfortunately I'm going to have to delete a lot of this stuff. We don't really need... Oh, actually pause, because they'll keep building a road. And if I place this here, yeah, it does destroy a lot of stuff. That's a... Hang on, I want a passenger line. Is that on 2? Yeah. I've got room there to add in a cargo line. Like on the outer side, if I went down that route. But it keeps my options open. So tracks then, let's bring all these guys down then. So we'll start with the outer side one. And this one here is the passenger line. If I can remember correctly. Is that going down? Alright, let me just double check that was the passenger line. Yeah, it is. Alright. Can I get this to run? Yep, parallel. Get that to run parallel. Now, is there any need for me to start bridging them up here? I don't think there is. I don't think there is. But if I go for that third one and connect that in there, or that. No, we're kicking it in there. So like I make this one, if it ever came out, bridge up and over. So then these two, we have that one connect to here. We have this one. It's going to run for the station. That's fine, because I know it's bringing oil straight down, but there's a possibility I can also bring planks with me if this is getting too much. But I doubt it ever will. It's just there to kind of keep my alignment going. And then, okay, I don't want to delete that road. But then for the rail, buildings, cargo, 1. Now this is only really, oh wait, yeah, this is dropping stuff off, isn't it? Right, that's where the wood line ends. But I'm going to eventually need to bring it over to the airport that I have set up. So, should I set the airport up first? I wish we could do bigger brushes. I really wish we could. Because not only is this so expensive, but it takes a while. It really does, doesn't it, guys? It takes a long time to film something like this up. So we just do it slowly. But if we had the airport here, and then we can connect it all up. Obviously, I'm going to have the airport connected to the oil, the fuel refinery. And then we have the planks delivered to it. Alright, let's just smoothen this up quickly on the shoreline. You can see where the original shoreline was with the trees. Right, aeroplanes then. We're about to build my first airplane. Airport. Aeroplane, airport. Cargo airport, small airport with up to 2 runways. How big is that? That's what we need to know. Okay, it's huge. Oh, what did I press then? That's not the rotate button. Right, if I had that... See, if I had that there, that's perfect. Or if I rotate it a bit. Right, it works there as well. Which is perfect for us. That works very well. We'll go with that. So that means then that all your boy needs to do is simply hook up the train line. I'm trying to figure it out in my head now. So a cargo station, which you want a 2-laner one, which can be a smaller train station because we don't have... Should I just put it there instead? No, because I need the goods hooked over. Oh, damn it, boy! Right, this is going to be a complete and utter guess for me right now. So if I had that, let's fine tune that rotation to here. I'm hoping if we drop the planks off, it'll put them to there. You know what I mean? Right, right, passenger main building, cargo terminal, hangar, runway. Yeah. Right, okay. So again, this is going to be a complete guess for me. I need another one here. I'm already forgetting. So we'll go for a large one here because it is picking up goods. But we'll place it in a way that makes it really easy to swoop around. Right, tracks. The outer one goes to that one. Outer one goes to that one. That's all connected. And we're going to have to do this step by step, aren't we, really? So if I pick this one here to literally go across. And should we go for a nice fancy bridge? That or this? Now we'll go for that one. It looks nicer, doesn't it? It does. Right, let's okay that. There we go. And where is it? It's just here. So the outside one. To, oh, there. To there. So that is now all connected. If I do have a second passenger line here, I'll just bridge over. You can run parallel with it. And then go wherever. So whether or not this is going to work, I don't know. But if we start at the basics by first bringing the wood to there, bringing the oil down to here, and then to there to refine it, then we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So I suppose there's only really one way to find out, isn't there? Oh, I need to get the this stuff set up. So what would be the best method for me? Probably to have it. Well, if I rotate that there, tracks. Have that come down to merge here. And then we merge that one. And then we merge that one. There we go. So this gets him on all 3 lines. I'm not too... Because we probably much got all pretty, separate lines anyway. It doesn't really matter, does it? Right, okay. So, new line. We'll start... Oh, wait, no. I'm not finished, sorry. I haven't got the station here in. I mean, I could get oil delivered there, but what's the point when you can get a train station set up, boy? Right, cargo. Now, this is only really going to be 1 track. And I want a big station because it stores a lot more oil. And what way should we get it kind of connected? Because I need enough space. Okay, if I put that there, just down to the fact that I can then run that to here. There. Okay, now we're done. Now we're done. Right, new line, which goes, picks up the oil. It's a long way it goes, drops off the oil, then drops off the crude oil, then picks up the oil, drops off the fuel, and then heads back. This will be interesting to see if it does make money or not. This whole line, it really will be. So Rugby West here, we want a full load. And it's only loading oil. When it gets to leak, it unloads the oil, crude oil, loads oil, and then barely here, that's how you even say it, unloads just the fuel. That's all that will do. So in the train depot station thingy biggy bob here, diesel trains. Do we go for a diesel train? I mean, a year it costs 1.1 million. 1.3 million for that one to get a little bit more speed and power. We have steam, no, electric. Electric ones cost a lot more money a year to run. So I think we'll go for this one. And then cargo, it's all these three. So we're pretty much just taking these. So we'll take a capacity of 200 to begin with. So buy that and put that on our brand new. Was that the right one? we assume so. Right, that's not going to come out. That should now start loading, which it is. Oil. Good stuff. So let's what's this purple line? Where's that? I have a purple line here for nothing. I must have misplaced. Right, edit this one then. This is our COOF fuel. Train. It's a weird line, but there we go. So that's going to do what it's going to do then. It's already here already. Obviously, it waits for a full load. And it'll be very easy to get a full load, because obviously when it comes on the back for a second time, it would have been gone long enough that this whole platform will be filled with it. So let that do what it's got to do, and we'll set the next line up then. So the next line picks up wood here, drops off the wood here, and then what it would do then at that point is drop off the wood there, in hopes that that is connected, if that makes sense. I'm hoping it makes sense. This is the one that I'm not too sure about. But we want a full load of wood, and then here we unload the wood, we pick up the planks, and then here we drop off the planks. That's exactly what we do. Now, for that to work, we need to have the planes being able to transfer the wood over. So it now means I have got to set up all of this. So if I turn this, what's the best way? Oh, I pressed the wrong button again. Damn it, Seniac. Right. Delete that road there. Why can't I get this in? Why is this being a pain? Oh, it's that bit that I've just realised what bit it needs to be connected. It's that literally main entrance bit there, but it's going to delete 2 fields. Right, I get it now. Free terminals, what does that do? Can I get it this way? Alright, let me move back a bit. Okay, I don't want 3 terminals now. Right, if I get the road back in, right, I understand how it works now. Right, like that. And then... Oh, not like that, sorry. Let me do it this way. Like this. And then I should be able to... There we go. Because that then is connected in and would work. But push it back a bit more. Bit more. There. And then that would work. Right. That is hopefully now set up. And would hopefully, if I configure this, for another cargo stop there, to drop off the wooden planks here. Okay. There we go. But it will drop the fuel off there, and it's all good. Right, how are we doing over here? Are we seen to be making money? This has had nothing stop off just yet. This has had no goods come in. Oh, is it because the train's coming down for the first time? Where is it? What's coming here? Yeah. The train is on the way for the first time, I take it. Oh, no, it dropped off fuel. Are you lying to me? It's got a little bit of a level. Let's see what happens. Before we set up the planes. So drop this off. 9.9 million. Did it take anything? Is that now producing? Why is it not producing anything? What have I got this line set up to do? So when it gets the leak, unloads that, loads that. So why you lie? Why you lie there's no possibility to ship the goods to that refinery? Lies. Right, let me just set this plane line first though. So our first planes is going to take off here, which is going to be amazing. We'll let it choose what it wants to do itself, like in terms of picking up what. Buy vehicles, I need a cargo plane. So I need a cargo plane that does all cargo, which I think they all do. Now who's got the bigger capacity? It's going to be between these big boys. So that's got less capacity, but 3 compartments times 6. I think it's a little bit faster. I'm going to go for this Boeing 757. I'll buy 2. 50 million. Pull it on that route. And we'll see what happens. Right, why is this not giving us oil? Like, he drops it off. Right, where is it? So it comes the leak. And what if I say everything? Oh, because I got that set up wrong. I unload that. Oh, I did that wrong. Okay, right, let me go back to this. So load that. No. Unload that. Load that. Right, now you should be producing, right? Oh no, I ran out of crude oil. Right, here it comes. You should now see it work. I selected the wrong thing it was dropping off. I got confused. So shipments come in. Production should now be on the rise. Yeah, it's now producing the oil. I got it where it was dropping off fuel. You're such a dum-dum. Right, where is my... Oh, I didn't do the train route, did I? For the wood. That's why I'm not seeing it. But I've set this up first though. So before I go any further, let me create, right, where's it going? So they only take oil. Right. I could just set up a new, an easy and simple route, which that would take wood back, making some money for us. Right, let me configure this train. So manage the vehicle. It has that boxcar, and it has that oil. Now to take planks, I need this one. So if I just add 2 onto it, modify, there we go. And then if I set up then a new line from there to here, making sure it's on a different one altogether. So number 4 is that outer one. And all it's going to load is planks. And all it's going to drop off is planks. Right. So we have that line there. Okay, my closest vehicle depot is this. And if I just for now buy one vehicle, that's a lot of capacity. Well, this does all cargo. See, that's a tough one. Now, we'll do a very specific one. Let's set up on line 3, which we've got to give it a name. So that means then, right, does this have, I need to see if this airport now is producing the crude oil that it's shipping off. Well, that's picking up crude oil. And then I can set up the plank line with the trains. Oh, this is so complex, but I love it. I'm freaking loving it. Right, that drops the goods off. That should now be producing shipment. Is it though? Yes, it is. It's got 1. So it needs a lot. It needs a lot of the oil coming in, but we're getting there. We're making progression. So that's not really going to fill up the planes when there's only 1 there waiting. But the production will start upping the more and more it drops the goods off. But if I can also fill the plane up with the plank stuff as well, then we Gucci boys. Okay, so buy a new vehicle. Diesel, we're going for the same one again. Cargo, we need the one that's got the planks, the wooden planks. There we go. Add like a ton of these. We add like a 200 capacity to this as well. Pull it on the line 1 there. So that should come out and not cause any cross paths because that train's already going over there anyway. So good timing, and that should get on its right line in just a moment. So that will turn, and it's in the middle. Beautiful. Right, that will do what it's got to do, and it's going to take some time now before we start seeing the benefits of these lines. It really will. But here comes this plane here, and it contains 1 fuel. Okay. And what does this have? 170,000. It's also taking oil back, which I suppose is a benefit to the refinery. Am I right? That's actually quite a cool idea, but obviously it reduced the amount of oil that is in there, but that's got a constant supply anyway, it doesn't really matter. So is that picked? Yeah, that's taking 3 back as well, that second one. Which makes it, I never thought of that, to be honest. Which means it will give this oil, a little bit of oil. This has got 5 waiting. Right, that's quite a cool idea. Okay, so let me just quickly take a look at these lines. Can I make this bigger? There we go. So line 2 is the upper rugby, is the plank line. So wood, plank. Train, just so I know what it is. This brown line is the fuel, plank, plane. And then I have that green line, which is the one that it's the plank. We've got it plank import. Easy enough, right? And that's the one that's taking it from the airport to and from, which obviously not making any money yet because no planks have approached. But this is dropping off the goods for the first time. And oh, do you reckon I've done the same thing with this one? That's not producing any planks at all. I reckon I've done the same thing with this line. So plank, no. I need the wood import. No, is that it? No, plank train, there we go. So it drops off planks there. Picks up, unloads. No, that does what it does. So I'm not 100% there. Oh, that's the one where I wasn't too sure whether it drops off the planks here or not. I'm still not 100% sure. I'm just wondering if I like... if this was close. Or maybe if I had the vehicle depot down. Like, let's say I ran a road like that, which it's connected. It is connected. Would that force this to start producing planks? Or are we out of planks? Are we out of planks right now, so we can't really tell? But what I could do is have them all connected like this. In hope that it switches it over. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Because I'm not sure how you transfer. Because I've never done this before. I've never transferred goods from a train station over to an airplane. Airport, sorry. So I don't know what the approach is on that. I really don't. Alright, is that plane just landed or is that plane just now taken off? Okay, that's just landed. So what is this? Did it bring any oil? Okay, looks like it didn't. Is it taking any fuel back? No. We need to stagger these planes because they're too close together, aren't they? But it's really gonna take some time for that to start making money. Wait, does this have nothing on board? Wait, what's going on with that train? Are you okay? There's plenty of wood there. Is this train okay? I'm not quite sure what this train's doing. Oh dear God. It dropped the goods off. It dropped the goods off. Oh no, no, no. It came that way because obviously... Right, I'm going to have to stagger these planes as well. I think what I'll do is I'll reverse it in just a moment. I'll let it get so far. There we go, I've reversed it. In hopes that it flies back. There we go, so hopefully that's now staggered that one. Right, I'm trying to figure out then how and why this is not taking the wood to that airport. If that makes sense. I mean, is it not close enough? You reckon? I had that. Where am I? I'm over here, aren't I? The plank import line there as well going, which we haven't seen any planks go on that at the minute. So I wonder. And this is something I'm going to try and attempt right now. Can I get a vehicle? Not a vehicle, sorry, a road. No. If I do that as well. Okay, I wonder if I have to... Like, let's say I created a line there to there. So whether that ships the goods, if that makes sense. That says it's close enough to be connected to it. Right, I want to try something. This is now a pure experiment. I'll probably end up deleting. Well, yeah, because I have a feeling this won't work. Right, would that force this as it bridges the gap? I'm hoping it's not something that I've done something in the line. Let's see. Drops off the goods. Not seeing any shipment go up. I haven't done anything with that plane route, have I? Where is it? Plane. Fuel plank. No, I haven't told it to do anything different. That is just not producing planks. Right, there's got to be something wrong with that line, isn't there? Right, where is that line? Wood plank. So loads the wood. Comes here. Unloads the wood. Okay, if I do it to like load everything and unload everything. And get to there. Would that make it produce? Why is this not producing, man? I don't really get it. Because then that would drop off the goods here. Oh, do you not reckon it's that final line, is it? Wood import? No. Plank import. To load planks. To then unload planks. No, to me it seems correct. If I can configure this for a road. Make it a bit closer. I'm so confused. Does anybody know where I've gone wrong with this? Because this makes no freaking sense. Let me check these lines anyway. Like, which is the one where we're losing the most money? Because we have a lot of like pointless ones at this point. So the fuel one is, of course. Oh, but you don't think it's the aircraft, do you? It's the, what was it again? It was the Boeing 757, wasn't it? No, it does all cargo. It does all cargo, right? Does that just drop some stuff off? Yeah. Can you not connect it to as many lines as I've connected it to? I've just realised what it is. Right, if you know what it is, and you've commented it already in the comment section, I apologise. I've just realised. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's this train here. Because when it gets to Brentford West, it's only loading tools. It needs to unload planks. Which, has this got any planks right now? It's got some. So we give that a moment. And I think, right guys, I think that could be the issue. Right, I wait for the train to come back. Oh, no. When it gets to, where is it? Halesworth transfer as well. It needs to load planks. There we go. That's what I was missing. Those two there. Which this, when it's got the goods, which is a train coming right now, that should be the fix. Oh, man. There's a lot of stuff you gotta remember. I feel a sense of relief right now. So all those pointless little lines I did earlier, I can get rid of. But let me just double check right now. So this drops it off. There we go. Look at that. We now have a shipment. So I don't need... Let me pause again. I shouldn't need this now, should I? So let me... that line 1... Wait, there's a vehicle on it. Line 1 here. Sell it. Then destroy. 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 Line 1. Delete. So that then should transfer the plank over, because you have a plank now on the way over here. So we see how that goes. And then we should slowly start to see these aircraft get filled up. So here comes a plank, hopefully. Drops it off. Yes! Perfect. Right. Now we're officially in business, boys. It took a long time, but we're officially going to get there. So that now has a knock-on effect. So think of all these lines that are now not making money, which there's not many. It's the plank import line, which is the vehicle taking it from the airport here to there. That will then eventually start making money when planks get sent over. The planes are hit and miss at the minute because they don't have full loads, but now the planks are coming on board too. We should start to see them make money. If they don't make money overall in general, then it could be down to the fact that your boy needs to pick some cheaper planes, which is probably something that I should have probably looked at doing. But this has got a little bit of oil on. And that picks up some planks and some fuel, and off it goes. Finance on this, so actually it's not that far off making money. So it might be that I don't need to change it. I just need to make sure that every plane is pretty much borderline filled. I need more oil coming to this, which the train is now on the way. I bet you this is making some serious cash. That's not the one. This one. Yeah. So I'm going to modify the vehicle to add more tanks to it to give it a frigid capacity. It makes it mediocre, but we'll roll with it for now anyway. And we're going to have the same issue with the plank one as well. Right, it's got quite a few planks on board. 75 in total, which that'll be really good for our planes. So that's coming back with some oil on board, which helps the refinery out because it turns it into fuel. So it's a nice little back and forth we got on the go. 2.2 million loads up with the good stuff. That refinery is doing pretty good. We just need more shipment, but that'll get more shipment as we start producing more stuff. We just need more oil getting to it. So this now has 66. Ooh, that's going down because it's overloaded. The station's overloaded. You can't kind of get it to like passenger, main building, cargo terminal. You can't really get it to where it's like it can hold more. If that makes sense. There's a plane coming in anyway. That's got 10 oil on board. And that should borderline almost go back full. We'll see. Right, that goes in. Almost. Not far off. That's one of the fullest we've seen it so far. It's made a profit on the year so far. So we'll see how that goes. And over here then, in the distance, I think this truck, where is it? The plank import will struggle to make money. Because of how short the distance is to travel to dropping off some planks. Right, so that will make money dropping off fuel, which it does. Finances almost making money on the year. But as it travels back, it's got a couple of planks on board, which will make a little bit of money as well. So let's see how much it makes on them 2 planks. 34,000. Not really a lot, but it all helps, doesn't it? And that should increase as time goes on, as more stuff gets dropped off. There's no planks waiting at the moment. Oh, there's a ton of planks there. Oh, that's going to bring a load of planks back now, which is good. So we just had a load get dropped off. So this circle could eventually turn a profit. But as it comes in right now with all the tools on board. Oh, we got an autosave going on at the minute. 500,000 on the finances. Goes back, we've almost filled up with fuel. The plank truck hasn't arrived yet, has it? Where is it? Right, it's on the way, I've just seen it there. So keeping my eye on this train, but I want to see how much this makes when it drops off the goods. Any moment now, boys. Any moment now. Here it is. So 150,000, 1.1 million. And that's going to be kind of full when it goes back and picks up all that good stuff too. So we're getting there. We are slowly getting there. We're just trying to fine tune those lines. So the machine import. Look at that. Where's it gone? Up there. It was in debt. Now it's like 1.1 million. Nice. Plank import. We're slowly turning it around. The fuel tools is having a moment, but that is now going back to pick up some. Is this it here? Yeah. You'll pick up some planks. So you gotta give it a couple of revolutions, sorry, to kind of get the goods going through. It's got 31 planks now on board, and 60 fuel as well. That's definitely a full load. Can't get anything for tool-wise because we have no tools over here. And that will slowly give this more planks in general, which kind of helps out. It's just a little bit. Every additional one helps. But obviously, that will now make money. What's the finances? Make some sweet cash here. 1.1 million, 2 million, sorry, which jumps it right up in the profit scale there. And we're only on February. So that's going to continue to rise. Comes down to here now with the planks. Which it's never had planks like as much as this before, which helps out creating more tools, which will take more tools back. That was 500,000. Not bad. Now it's got the tools on board. 33 of them. Which that's got a little bit more planks to produce a couple more before we get the big import which is coming through here right now. Nice, nice, nice. There's no planks waiting at this moment. But that's okay. It's not always you're going to get them. 500,000 in the finances. This is the most profitable it's been. And it's only May, as it now takes back some more fuel. And there's the planks coming in right now as well, as we speak. So, is it worth getting another... How is the plane making money? Where's the plane one? I'm going all the way up. No. Never. Never in this world is the plane making that much money. How is this plane, these two planes, delivering the small amount of goods that they're delivering, making the money that they're making right now? I don't believe that for 1 second. I don't believe that for 1 second, guys. Nah. That can't be right. That's filled to the brim. That's not. But that's coming into land anyway. What is going on right now? Oh, this is a different plane, by the way. That's the one that's just gone back. 8 million. Is there many planks over here? To a point where we can consider a third plane? I think so. There we go. I just dropped a load of goods off as well, which are now going to get picked up. Obviously, the more planks it brings, the more beneficial it is for it. That's actually amazing. I can't believe that. So, it's now only really down to the ship line not making money. Which it never has done. It never has done. We really need to give it something that kind of bulked it all up. But this is now coming in thick and fast. So that actually, this road vehicle here, the one that's doing the plank line, is now actually making money as well. Which is crazy. So dropping off more fuel, as always, helps these guys out by collecting. Oh my god. I can't... Honestly, I am shooketh to the max. What are these lines doing anyway, in terms of money? So the CO fuel one, which is this one here, is also in contention to making the most amount of money. And then we have our wood... No, is it a plank one? It's all over the place. It's bright pink. This one here. Free... Man, we just made some killer new step forwards. Dropping off the goods, which that produces the oil. Unbelievable. It's actually unbelievable. And we still have the passenger line that we got to add in too, which will kill off the tram line. Because where's the tram line's here, Blexley to Rugby, makes good money. Don't get me wrong, makes some good money. But that can eventually go. Alright, plane coming in. Will this get there before that plane does? It should do. You'll have a lot more stuff to ship. There we go, boys. Oh, this is so good. I want to see this plane now, see what money we get off this. 800,000, not bad. We make the serious cash on the way back. Look at that, it's full to the brim. With planks. Right, killing it. I can't believe we've now flipped it all on its head where 2 lines that we built this episode are now our most profitable. And I can't believe it's the planes that are the most... I mean, we were losing a lot of money until I got it all figured out. And now we're making some serious money. So with that machine line... No, is it the machine line? Hold on, where am I? Let me get my bearings. Where am I? Aha, yeah, it's here, sorry. No, he's not there. It's here. Right, it's that light coloured one. The fuel and tools. That's actually making some good money too. So if you just watch the line overview, nothing's really on the cusp of not making money, not making money, making money. Obviously, the stuff that's making the lowest amount of money, there's not that many stuff on the line, to be honest with you. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Right, I definitely got to do something with this. To increase that shipping line, we have to do something with the actual towns themselves to give them more residents. Or it might be that I add a 4th stop on for Middleham here. Going back and forth. So there's an extra stop which hooks this up onto it, which could be the way to go forward. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. What is going on? But I think that's been a huge success. So next episode then we'll look at getting that Blexley passenger line to Rugby back and forth. And I might even potentially hook up Blexley to Leek and Bearley here. So then we have so many cities connected by train that they can transfer to and from. So impressed. So freaking impressed right now. I just cannot believe how much money we're making off the planes. That's some good stuff. Some good stuff right there. Right, a lot of planks and wood being over there, so it means that we should be having a good time. That's yeah, 34 tools on board, so we should be having a good time with this. Always producing, which I'm kind of happy about. How is the train line over here? It's just picked up a load of wood. Getting those goods out, boy. Nice. Progression. So it's been a really long episode today, guys. It's been a really long one, but we got a lot of stuff done, a lot of stuff added in. We've got like 2.5 billion in the bank right now. We are so freaking rich. Nobody can stop us. Look at that. We made 80 million last year. Who do you think you are, Siriak? Who do you think you are? My oldest vehicle is 152 years old. And let's keep it that way. Imagine having a vehicle that old. That would be crazy. We're now officially in the future. I've just realised we're now officially in the future. But that is quite a complex system to kind of get... Well, the wood's the complex one. To get wood to here. It is ridiculously crazy, but we're definitely doing it right. We're definitely doing it right. There's 24 tools now available. Just dropping off some more wood. Picking up them tools, boy. Love it, mate. Loving it. So we'll do some of this because obviously that's the main road line into there. We got to do. I'll do a bridge going over. Just makes a lot more sense. But this is crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. I just want to quickly check the towns then. So towns, if I go by size. Market Drayton is like nearly reaching 1,000 residents. Halesworth is our next big one, and then Topsam. Rugby. I'm surprised Rugby doesn't grow as much as it has, considering... Oh, but then again, considering, right, if you're going to think about it, I've only really got a passenger line. There's nothing really being imported in here, I don't think. Oh, no, there is. There is some tools coming in, but how much... Is that growing much on the charts? It's growing steadily, but not hugely. That could do with tools and machines as well. I mean, it is hooked up on that line to kind of get that stuff. And I might set up a system for it to get more stuff and slightly grow, but that's all. How's Bexley doing? Charts. What year is that? 2021. So I'd say that was the year. Was that the year I destroyed everything? And now it's grown back up again? Yeah. But I haven't really brought anything to it. Really, have I? So that'd be quite a cool little place to kind of build upon. Oh, I'm so excited. So excited. Guys, I'm going to end it for here anyway. We're doing pretty good. At some point, we got to look at setting up some passenger plane kind of flight thingy, me bobby me jigs as well. Not sure where we're going to place those or what city we'll use as the main hub. It's definitely got to be a city that is hooked up to the train line, so it could be any one of these right now. I don't know. I mean, Topsom's got a lot of free space around it, but it'd be nice to get it hooked up to right next to the train station, because that's like a really easy way to kind of transfer to and from. But I don't know. This is kind of crazy. I can't believe how much stuff we got done today. But guys, hope you did enjoy this. If you did, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So goodbye.